What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Andy. I'm the founder of Stryker Digital. We work with over 200 local businesses, including some of the largest franchises and the fastest growing home service businesses in the United States. And today, I want to talk to you about something very important as it relates to your Google Ads campaigns. Because right now, if you're actively doing Google Ads in a competitive market, you're probably spending anywhere between $50 to $70 per click for when somebody makes a search like roofing company near me, plumber near me, HVAC near me. And because of that, your ad spend is through the roof. And your ad spend is through the roof because you're in a constant bidding war with your competitors. And here's the harsh reality. If you're in a really competitive market where people have big budgets, they're spending $10, $20, $30,000 a month, and you're running a $3,000 budget, it's going to be extremely difficult to bid on these transactional search terms that end in near me. And the reason is because it's extremely high intent. When somebody does a near me search, it's because they're looking to actively inquire about those services right now. And all of your competitors know that. So they're going to be willing to spend a lot of money on those clicks. And if you're the guy with a lower budget competing against the guys spending $30,000 a month, you're going to eat through your budget in week one. So here lies the problem. It's not sustainable and you're probably barely breaking even right now. And it's because you're fighting the wrong battle. While everybody else is competing over the most expensive keywords, your smartest competitors are getting customers for just $3 per click. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you how to steal your competitors' customers for just $3 per click, while all of them are bidding over the most expensive keywords, spending $40 to $70 per click. I'm going to give you the exact sales scripts that we use to turn wrong number calls into $3,200 jobs. And I'm going to give you the complete brand bidding system that turned $892 into $28,800 in revenue for an HVAC company. So let me give you a breakdown of exactly what this looked like from a financial standpoint. $892 in ad spend turned into 9 new HVAC jobs. Our client paid just $3.42 per click versus the industry average of $39.50. That's 91% cheaper than what their competitors were paying. And because of this strategy, they got 52 leads in just 30 days. These were real leads from real people actively searching for HVAC services, all from competitors' branded searches. This resulted in 9 booked jobs, averaging about $3,200 each. The total revenue generated was $28,800. That's a 32x return on investment. Think of it this way. A 32x return is like going up to an ATM and putting $1 in and having to give you $32 back. That's absurd. But here's the truth. It's not easy. And 90% of businesses will fail when they attempt this strategy. Now, here's your reality check. And this is what most agencies will not tell you. Wrong number phone calls. Because you're bidding on competitors' brand names, you will receive a lot of these and you'll become increasingly frustrated by them. In order to make this work, you need to have a solid sales team in place to turn these calls into booked jobs. And what agencies also won't tell you is you're going to get a lot of price shoppers. These leads are actively comparing companies, and that's actually perfect for what comes next. And some of the data won't look the prettiest. You'll have some high bounce rates, short session times, but trust me, that doesn't matter when you're booking 3,200 jobs at $3 per click. In the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact sales scripts that we use to turn wrong numbers into $3,200 jobs and how to instantly neutralize your competition's price advantage. So when people call you, they're going to say, is this competitor's name? And you need to be able to turn that into a booked job. So these are the exact sales scripts that I recommend training your sales team on for when they pick up the phone from these Google Ads leads. Step 1 is to acknowledge it and redirect it. So it might sound something like this. Actually, this is Stryker Digital. We're often compared to X competitor because we offer similar services, but with these key advantages. So when you do this, you immediately neutralize them and they're interested in hearing what your key advantages are. The second step is to leverage their research. So since I know you already looked into X competitor's name, you probably know they charge around $4,000 for this service. We can actually save you 20% on that cost and get there today to get it fixed for you. So you can see in step 2, we're immediately lowering their guard and they're interested in hearing you out, because if you can get the same quality service for a cheaper price, who's not going to take that deal? So your last step for them is to create urgency. You want them to schedule in while on the phone. You don't want to allow them to leave, because once they leave, they're going to go call 1, 2, or 3 other competitors and get prices from others. So you might say something along the lines of, so in fact, I actually have a crew finishing up in about 10 minutes. It'll take them maybe about 30 to 45 minutes to get to you. If you'd like, I can have them stop by, give you a free estimate within the next hour. And the key with all of this here is that when they think they've called the wrong number, you have about 7 seconds to turn their mistake into an opportunity. So this is why you have to immediately acknowledge it, redirect it, and neutralize them, get them to lower their guard so they're interested in hearing you out, what your services are, and the cost, and how you can save them money. Okay, now let's get into the exact bread and butter of how you make this work successfully. You already know the exact scripts that you need to use for when you get these phone calls. But how do you set up your Google Ads campaigns to optimize for this? So there's 3 keys to successful brand bidding. 1, you need to choose the right competitors. What you really want to do is target companies with high prices and strong brand recognition. So typically in every market, there's going to be that one business that's been around for a very long time. Everybody knows them by name, they're a household name, and people will go to Google and just directly search for that company. So that's one part of it. Another angle you can take is looking for businesses that do dominate local search, but they have average reviews. And you can add this into your sales script. So here's an example of how you can use this. You're on the phone with your prospect. They're looking for John's Roofing. So yeah, I know John's Roofing's pretty popular, but when you look at their reviews on Google, they have about 500 and they only have about a 3-star rating. Here at Andy's Roofing, we have over 1,000 reviews on Google from our customers with a 4.8 star rating. Right. Now, this should make sense to you, right? If you go to Amazon and you're looking to buy a product and there's 2 basically identical products, but one of them has 1,000 5-star reviews and the other has 500 reviews with a 3-star rating, you probably know which one you're going to buy. Why? Because you have more certainty in the quality of that product. It's the same thing here. And what I recommend is avoiding the national chains. So think of somebody like 1-800-JUNK, right? National franchise, really big budget. Their brand name terms are usually a little bit expensive and highly protected because they're also bidding on their own name. But your regular competitors in your local market, most of them aren't doing this. The second step is to have high converting ad copy. So what I mean by copy is the marketing material they're writing that you have in your ad when they search on Google. So, a lot of times your ads will just say 5-star rated roofing company in X location or 10% off for first time customers. That's your typical ad copy, right? But for this, people are actively searching for a competitor and you're trying to steal those customers. So this is going to look a little bit different. And I provided 3 examples here. Number 1, your ad copy would look like this. Looking for a competitor name, get better service for less. Again, leveraging your better reviews and that you can provide the same quality service at a cheaper price. That's going to play into all of this ad copy. Number 2, same quality as competitor name, 10% lower price. And the last one of my favorites, tired of competitors' names, high prices, save 10% today. Everybody wants a deal. And the last is to make sure your targeting is correct. So like I mentioned earlier, probably avoiding the national chains because they're going to be a little bit more expensive and harder to compete with, but some other factors to take note of. Typically stay within a 15-mile radius of their location to help keep your costs down. In your search campaigns, you want to use exact match on their names. So that way, if somebody searches John's Roofing, your ad's going to show up every single time because you're exactly matching the search that they're making. And then really just stick to the search ads. Desktop and mobile traffic convert the best. Just completely ignore display ads for this strategy. So now you have both the sales scripts, how to do the ad targeting, and the copy specifically for your ads. With all of this information, it's time to start stealing customers from your competitors. So let me recap this for you really quick. You can quite literally get clicks on your Google ads for $3 instead of $40. Sometimes even cheaper. All of the best and biggest businesses that we work with at Stryker Digital use this exact strategy. But you need to remember, you are going to get frustrated. You're going to get a lot of calls and people are just going to hang up. Right? That's part of the game. But when you're paying only $3 per click or even less, you can afford to have a lot of those. You just need to understand the game that you're playing. And this is a game of numbers. But when you do this correctly, you can literally turn wrong number calls into $3,200 jobs, just like we did for the HVAC company. And you have our proven ad templates, the exact ad copy that we use in our ads. But let's be clear, this is just one part of a Google ad strategy. So if you want to know more about how to run your Google ads campaign successfully and make a lot of money for your local business, click the video that I'm linking right here in the video. Watch our Google ad strategy for 2025, where I break down the mindset that separates the 7-figure businesses from the rest, how to optimize your entire sales process for everything Google ads, and the full system that we use to scale local businesses just like yours. Guys, remember, this is completely free in this video for you to watch. I'm not holding anything back here. This is the full playbook. And if you can't tell already, at Stryker Digital, all these strategies that I lay out for you in every single video is exactly the strategies that we use to generate millions of dollars in revenue, both for nationwide franchises and the fastest growing home service businesses in the United States. So if you think that you're the right fit to work with us at Stryker Digital, go to the first link in the description and apply to work with us. We'll be waiting. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I love making these for you. If you appreciate it and you want more of this content, slam the like button and hit subscribe. I have a lot more content coming your way. Catch you next time.